Matching hundreds. It's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, we'll see teams with a couple of running backs who each went over 100 yards a weekend ago, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Tennessee Titans. With that, let's get you up to Nashville and Nissan Stadium. For the call, we welcome in our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles, we take a look at this Titan Ball Club entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visitors here, the Cowboys, they too were winners last time out, so something's got to give here.
And I love it when both teams come in off of wins. Great mindsets, and it usually leads to a really well-played game.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback. Out of Oregon, it's Marcus Mariota.
Marcus Mariota's skill set can help continue to evolve the position of quarterback in the NFL because his ability to run with the football, you may not utilize it as little as other coaches have in the past. You may emphasize that part of the game a little bit more.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. And now we get a peek at the Titan offense.
And the schedule makers have given them a little break right here. Back-to-back home games, and they won last week. So they're trying to make it 2 in a row before they hit the road next week. They have to take advantage of this break in the schedule.
57 the mic.
On 2nd and 9, Mariota. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 15 carries, 116 yards, and a trip to the end zone.
Well, he's the number 2 runner in the league, and you just know the offensive line wants to get him to number 1 because most of the good ball carriers, they take care of their linemen. Could be a gold watch in their future if he becomes the leading rusher.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Blue 18. There, 54 Mike. Don't get nervous.
First down, Mariota. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here are the starters defensively for the Cowboys. They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So here now the Cowboy offense onto the field to get their first crack at it. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. What did the columnists write? Possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
And on this offensive unit, your thoughts on Travis Frederick?
He's a quarterback's best friend. Sets all the line calls and blocks so aggressively.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
All day, every day, any day. Check, crunch, crunch, crunch.
Runs through the contact, and he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
Let's go.
7 yards there and a 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
That's it, baby.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 18 carries, 107 yards.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
Meanwhile, here, a run on 1st down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 2nd down, Pollard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Back to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this, you have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's who you're looking for. And
they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. 3rd and short yardage. Mariota, wide open receiver, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. From the gun, Mariota. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Mariota. This will be caught by Brown. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. They'll throw again. Mariota. And he's got it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They go play action here on first down. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line.
Come on, Lott.
Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward.
Right over there. Right there.
3rd and goal, Mariota. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
A throw over the middle taken in and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On the draw, it's Pollard. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Check.
On 2nd down now, Pollard. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Seferian-Jenkins. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10, but it'll be 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking for the end zone. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, How about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they... Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off at the 35. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 2nd and 2. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now a first carry here for Robinson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Marcus Mariota and the Titans about to go on offense. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
He lost 6 there on the first down play. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. That one complete to Elliott. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. On 2nd down, Teague. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Able to pick up a healthy chunk of yards, 7-yard gain, but a tough 3rd and 9 upcoming. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. So here are the Cowboys to take over. Last week, good result. They were able to beat the Detroit Lions, and now they are on the good side of the scoreboard right now as well. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Mark that one against one of the top left tackles in the league, Tyron Smith. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Tony Pollard out of the backfield, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw here. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Cowboys on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and a mile. They'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
And absolutely zero surprise that one was incomplete, huh? I mean, truthfully, how many OCs have we seen with 3rd and 20 on their play sheet and go, oh, I've got the exact play to dial up?
No, that's just a head scratching down when you're facing a 3rd and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And it'll be Titan football. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. A pretty good looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down now, Corbin. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Mariota now. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. From the 29, Mariota. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 16. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Mariota. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing is Mariota. It's caught. Humphreys. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Mariota to throw it. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
But there was no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
Gostkowski's kick is good, and that will tie things up at 6-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. This quarterback now just 6 of 15 through the air. Not good, but 1st and 10 here. They run the counter. It's Weber. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown. Here's a 2nd and 7. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
On second down, it's Weber. And he is going to get this close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the Titans' 23. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
Meanwhile, checking in on what's going on in Baltimore. And it's the Browns out to the early advantage. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. They'll run on first down. Teague. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now Mariota. Hard throw, incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Back to throw here. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. That first down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. Now back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throws right side, and that's complete. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He'll look to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. 2nd and 10. Safarian Jenkins has it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
They'll set up to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal.
I got you.
2nd and 11. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Austin Safarian Jenkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. That is a near-perfect end-of-half drive right there.
And we've seen that many times from the best in the league. But do you really expect to see it done that well by a rookie? And how about the timing? Finishing it almost near the zeros, as you said, right at the end of the half. Great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Extra point safely through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. On second down now, it's Weber. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Bring it.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
Here's Brett Kern now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 miles.
Here's 2nd and 8. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy. On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested, and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on here to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweat.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they march off another 15 against your squad.
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And power running here down to the 6-yard line.
Get him, boys! Get him, boys!
A gain of 7 yards.
They're going to look to throw. And this is caught. It's Cooper. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas. Harrison Butker on for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for, and this touchdown will count. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Here's Mariota. And that is incomplete.
Mariota's pass intended for number 82. Incomplete.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down. First down, and it's Pollard again. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
You see me? You see Mike 54. Mike 54. Tighten up, tighten up.
The 3rd down pass.
All day, baby, all day.
Number 83. A gain of 16 yards.
Mike 54.
And
Mike
the
54.
Cowboy first down.
Go. Get that ball.
The pass on first down.
Let's go.
To number 89.
Let's go. Let's go.
A A gain of 11 on the play.
Hey, watch
First
out, watch
down,
out. Check Mike
Cowboys.
54. Mike. Oh, you got deep?
Tony Pollard,
Wait.
the ball carrier. The tackle made by James
Two
Brown.
times. Hey, 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 hey.
3-yard pickup.
Four down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line. The second down pass.
Goose.
Rashawn Evans on the tackle.
Let's go. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Come on. Baby. Woo! Run, 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 and run it.
Rashawn Evans on the tackle.
That's it, baby.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Titans'
Right there. 54
34-yard
Mike.
line.
Go, go, go.
The pass on 2nd down. Rashawn Evans on the tackle.
Holding offense.
On the set. Oh, yeah.
The screen pass.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I see you.
9 on the play, but it brings up 4th down. The field goal is good. Makes the score Cowboys 26, Titans 6. The Titans take over
We
first
play
and
to
10
win. Let's
at their own
go.
25-yard line.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Corey Davis.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
6 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
Come on,
First and 10 at the 49-yard line. Mariota's pass. Intended for number 81. Incomplete.
Tight, tight. Watch left.
Brings
Tight,
up
tight. Watch
2nd
left.
and 8.
Hey, we got four. Got four down. Four down.
Marcus Mariota sacked by Leighton
Shaq, we
Vander
got him. We got him.
A 7-yard loss. Brings up 3rd down.
54. They can't hang with us.
Mariota
Your trip is here, baby. Your trip is here.
a loss of a yard. It's 4th down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score Cowboys 26.
We got trips over here.
Six.
Trips over here. That's overload. Overload. Check. 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 Right, right, right. He's side right here. Side on the right. Side on the right.
Mariota's pass intended for Corey Davis.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Nice by four. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Go, go, go. Run, run, run.
Tony Pollard, the ball carrier. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line. The second down pass.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
To Tony Pollard. It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Cowboy first down.
Ready? 5-5-5. Blue Dan, blue Dan. What? Go.
The first down pass. Incomplete. Intended for Austin Safarian Jenkins.
Let's go, defense.
It's 2nd
Deep,
down
man
and
up,
10.
deep. check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, check,
Ball start. Offense.
Let's go now. Three down, 3 down. Blitz, 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 blitz. Yeah, baby.
Brings up second
54
and
Mike.
16.
Watch this.
At the 18-yard line. The pass on second down. Complete to James O'Shaughnessy.
Tight right, tight right. We got 4. We got 4.
The third down pass. Complete to
Okay, baby, I see you.
a gain of 4 yards. It's now fourth down. The field goal is good. Makes the score Cowboys 29, Titans 6. Harrison Butker set to kick off. The Titans
Let's go. Let's do this.
at their own 27-yard line.
57 to Mike. Come on.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Titans
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
down at the
Here we go.
17-yard line.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
A gain of 10 yards.
Come on, fellas.
That's another Titans first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Go, D. Let's go.
Ball start. Offense.
Let's go, let's go. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Draw.
Draw play to the running back. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
Come on.
The 6-yard
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Check 50.
Number 79, the ball carrier. The tackle made by
We got
Kevin
heavy, heavy.
Byard.
Everybody scoot up,
10
scoot up.
yards
Heavy,
on the
heavy.
pickup. It's second and inches at
Flag.
the 30-yard line. The second down pass. Complete to Tony Pollard.
Check
A gain
13.
of 1 yard. First down, Dallas.
Run, go.
Tony Pollard, the Cowboy ball carrier. Deshaun Evans on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 36-yard line. And a Cowboy first down.
55 to Check tight end. Check tight. Safety creep.
Oh, yeah.
The tackle made by Jayon Brown.
4 down, 4 down. Check,
4
check.
yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 47.
Get there.
Tony Pollard, the ball carrier. The stop made
55 Mike.
by Mason.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Tony Pollard, the ball carrier.
Oh, yeah.
Tackle made by Harold Landry. No gain on the play. It's now 4th down.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. Marcus Mariota and the offense heading back out for their next possession. And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one, but let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. Mariota on first down. Completes it to Davis. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. They'll throw again. Mariota. He gets this one to Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 18. From the red zone now, Mariota. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They'll keep it on the ground. Corbin, and he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now Mariota, and it is incomplete.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 9-yard line.
On 2nd down, Pollard. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Dallas, they move back over 500 now at 4-3. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Tennessee, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll get an extra week to think about it.